Such a caring and such a profound thinker you are. You must be a very concerned person for everyone else and other beings on this planet. You must be pondering a lot about many subjects, many things in life. Sir, I can't really tell you all that in physical language. I just paint, I just wrote poetry and make music or designs when I felt like, but never thought of these actions in a calculated way or maybe there is any method at all. In fact, many of the poems, for example, I made on the spot. For example, one time when I was younger, a 20-something, I used to write some articles and poems for one of the Vietnamese Buddhist association in Germany. Sometime I wrote to send it, sometime I don't, I just do it whenever. And then one time, for a while, I didn't write. So the abbot of that temple called me and say, how come you didn't write any poem for our magazine? And so I said, okay, I'm sorry, I forgot. Do you have a pen? He said, yes. So I just read it right there, and he recorded, and he printed the next few days in the magazine right away. I did not even think of that poem until that second that he asked. And I did not even think of the whole poem. One line at a time. It comes out like that. I also did many painting very naturally and spontaneously. I feel like painting, I paint. So there's no method actually. I guess what you mean is if anyone can do the same, I think we can. I guess we should create art pieces freely, the way you want it, the moment you want it. Your mind is in the moment of now and not thinking of anything else, or how it will come out, or would it even please anyone. At least that's what I did. You see, perhaps that's what you have said, like directly from the heart. If you can call that a method, then that's what it is. Even in my painting, I don't know what will I paint next. I mostly don't have a plan in advance or don't have a sketch or nothing. I just paint direct with the oil on canvas or with the pastel on the canvas. I mostly don't have any sketch in advance. Only one or two of it I had it. Because I draw the real picture, like a bridge or a scenery, then I sketch a little bit. But if the one came direct from inside, I don't plan in advance. I had no idea what is it going to come out. You see, when you think about how to create art, it's very simple. You see, think back. When we are in deep sorrow or joy, we tend to have a better connection to our own sources of intelligence or inspiration. Maybe that helps, When I am with the world, there is sorrow. When I am with the divine, there is joy. Both sorrow and joy inspired me, and it just flows through. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
The next question is from Bob Linden, the founder and radio show host of Go Vegan with Bob Linden.
Greetings, Supreme Master. How are you?
How are you, Bob?
Very excellent, thank you.
Excellent to see you again.
It's great to see you, too.
You look different today.
Thank you for the recent interview on my radio program, which people can hear at goveganradio.com. Also available at Supreme Master TV. I'd like to thank you and Supreme Master TV not only for bringing greater awareness to my vegan radio program, based in compassion for animals, but also for the important information that you're giving the world at that website, how meat and dairy cause global warming more than all transportation combined, how the consumption of meat and dairy cause world hunger, and deforestation, all of our environmental disasters and energy crises. So it's so important that you're bringing the world that information and the solution to be vegan. And in fact, on the show, we talked a little bit about differentiating the word vegan from vegetarian these days, how we have to make that distinction. Today, we're celebrating your art and celestial art. I also want to ask you if you believe that an artist can fulfill his or her potential if he or she still consumes meat and dairy. And also, how have you been inspired in your artwork by the awe of nature and the love of animals?
All right. Mr. Linden. First question. Whether the artists can fulfill their potentials if they still continue eating the flesh of the animals or not. My answer is that not just artists, but all of us, we can develop more of our potentials if we have compassion for all beings, starting with vegan diets. Yes, before we could be vegetarian, but now the time is very pressing. A vegan is the solution. Vegan means completely no animals in your life. You know, not even leather shoes, leather belt, leather hat, leather sofa, etc. All kind of animal products are not to enter in your vicinity. And so I believe if we have compassion for others, you know, our natural, loving light will shine through, and our brain, even physically speaking, when we are well by being vegan, our brain functions better, our mind is clearer, and the whole body is more healthy. And a healthy body definitely houses a healthy mind. And a healthy mind can transmit better the inspiration from heaven or from your true self. And we can do that when we are vegan, because the transmission or the inspiration from heaven will go through better. And also through meditation on our great self, you can see that I'm mostly inspired by the natural surrounding of wherever I happen to be at that time. So natural is very good for us, so we have to protect it. Yeah, also animals. Well, I was also fortunate to have a little more time than at present. Thanks again for your radio invitation. Blessed be your devotion to love and compassion. Please continue your work.
And how were you inspired by the awe of nature and the love of animals in your artwork?
Well, I think I have covered that because most of my work are done in nature and for nature and about nature.
We distinguish between vegan and vegetarian.
You see, vegan and vegetarian are different, yeah? Before, we could leniently be vegetarian because I also did not know vegetarian is different from vegan. I thought vegetarian mean vegetable. But later on, I was informed also that people eat all kind of thing and call themselves vegetarian, even chicken vegetarian and fish vegetarian and all that. So now, the definition is vegan. Vegan means absolutely no to all animal product, even to wear it, or to advertise for it, or to support anybody who does harm to animal in any way at all. We have to protect the animals because that means protecting our